Hello everyone, how are you today? Hello. How was your holiday? How was your weekend? How are you guys? Full of energy to start a new week?
Hello, Miss.
Hello, teacher. Yes, of course.
Hello. I hope you are all very fine, full of energy to start a new week with all the energy and attitude. This is our week 4. We are very close to finish this project. Yeah. This is our class 13. So it means that we have 7 classes left and time's up. My goodness, plus that December is around the corner, which means that another year is going to be gone. Yeah, very fast. I don't know if it's just me, but I felt it very fast. Like, oh my God. Okay, my dear students, welcome to our 4th week. Let me show you what's our plan, what's our agenda. We are full of assignments and things to do. And remember that this is a friendly reminder for you to check your Moodle platform and work on all of those activities, because as soon as we finish this cycle, you guys won't have extra time for finishing, okay? And remember that this time Moodle is 40%. So it's very good for you to take into account that, and please do not sleep with Moodle, okay? Work on it. Well, class 13, October 17. Here we are. This is our agenda, but I forgot to include here the warm-up, which is to listen to the conversations that we missed from last class. Yeah, that was about returning goods to a shop. And you guys were working on a script related to returning some boots. Yeah, because the boots were not very comfortable for the woman, right? You guys had to create your conversation, and I just could listen to Manuela and Diego, which means that the whole class needs to present their conversations today. Okay, that's going to be our first activity for today. And after that, we will finish Unit 3. We will finish Unit 3 because we need to start with Unit 4. Tomorrow we will start with Unit 4. We have 2 units left, 4 and 5, and that's the end of our cycle. Okay? So today we will finish Unit 3. Here we have some Moodle activities, and if we have time, I am going to include another one that is a reading. Yeah? And tomorrow we will start Unit 4. That's it. Okay, so after you guys finish presenting your conversations about returning goods, we will open or introduce cultural awareness. Yeah, this is our topic today. So you guys will work on a very short exercise related to it to introduce the topic. Then we will watch a very short video and we will answer some questions related to it. Then, well, actually 2 videos. 1 video, questions, another video, exercise. And then you guys will work on some little activities. At the end, we have a speaking exercise related to this topic, cultural awareness, yeah, and differences. And if we have time, 1 reading from Unit 3 to finish. Tomorrow we will open Unit 4. Okay, that's the plan. Questions, comments, anything you want to say or ask before we start with today's lesson? Tell me, my dear friends. What are the questions? What are those questions? Tell me about it. Okay, if you have not got any questions, so we can start. Let me see. You guys had homework for today, of course. Did you finish it? Did you do it? That was the second task of that activity, returning goods to a shop. Okay, let me just go to the first task in which I find the couples, and you guys can present your conversations. That's the first thing, and then we start. Okay. Here we are. Returning goods to a shop. Task 1. Okay, so we can start with Karen and Kiara. Do you want me to open the conversation for you, or you can read from what you have?
Yes, teacher. Could you show the conversation?
Karen and Kiara. Here we are. Okay, Karen and Kiara, returning goods to a shop. Who is the person and, well, who is the customer and who is the salesperson? Ready?
And yes, teacher.
Okay, let's go.
The first is the salesperson. Sorry. Good afternoon. How can I assist you today?
Hi, I recently bought these boots, but they're really uncomfortable and hurt my feet.
I am sorry to hear that. Let me check your purchase. Do you have your receipt with you?
Yes, here it is.
Thank you. I see you made the purchase a week ago. Our return policy allows for return within 30 days. May I ask, may I ask what's been uncomfortable about the boots?
And the toe area is too narrow, and after wearing them for a few hours, my feet ache.
I understand it sounds like they might not be the right fit for you. We can process a return for you. Would you like a refund or an exchange for a different pair of shoes?
I'd like to exchange them for a more comfortable pair, please.
Of course, I can help you find a better fit. Do you have a specific style or size in mind?
I'm looking for a wider size, maybe in a different brand, something with good art support.
Great. I'll assist you in finding the right pair. Please bear with me for a moment. Here is the shoes with a wider fit and excellent arch support. How do you feel this?
Much better. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance.
You're welcome. I'm glad we could find a better option for you. If you need anything else or have further questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks. I appreciate your help. This feels much more comfortable.
Okay, very good, Karen and Kiara. Awesome. Good job. Okay, before we go to the next couple, let me just check the attendance very quickly, and then you guys continue. Okay, Karen. Karen, hello. I know you are there. Kiara.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Jorge.
Hi, teacher.
Okay. Natalia.
Present.
Thank you, Natalia. Diego. I'm afraid he's not in the meeting. He's always on time and he's always saying hi. Okay, Manuela.
Yes, teacher.
Manuela.
Hello. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Jessica. Jessica.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Jessica. Catherine.
I'm here, Miss.
Okay, very good, Catherine. Thank you. Mandy. Manuel. Maria.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Maria. And Vanessa.
Present, teacher.
Great. Okay, so we have some students missing. Do you think they're watching the match? Colombia and Ecuador? I don't think they are great fans of it. Are they? Wow. Okay. After Kiara and Karen, we have... Okay, wait a second. The problem is that Jessica is in the meeting, Manuel is not, so we cannot have you. Oh, last class I listened to Maria and Diego, I know. Not Manuela, sorry. We are missing Jorge. Jorge, who's your partner? Jorge, Catherine, and Vanessa. Okay, good. Jorge, Catherine, and Vanessa. Do you want me to open your document or you can read from what you have?
Miss, please, could you open the document for us? Thank you.
Sorry, Catherine, you want me to open the document, right?
Yes, Miss.
Jorge, Catherine, Vanessa. Jorge, Catherine, Vanessa here. Yes. Okay, and what do you do? Do you include another person in the same conversation or what? Or just two and two different conversations? Hello, I'm Vanessa from Falabella. Hey, Jorge. Okay, so I guess only two?
Yes, Miss, only two.
Okay, so, okay. Well, you decide who's reading. No problem. Okay, guys, go ahead.
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Hello, I am Vanessa from Customer Service Falabella. How can I help you today?
Hello, I'm Jorge. I need to return these boots. I bought her last week because it hurts my feet.
I am sorry to hear that those boots are uncomfortable, Mr. Jorge. When did you purchase them from us?
I bought them online last week. They arrived on Tuesday.
Just once, when I first tried them once, sorry, sorry. Okay, have you worn them outside at all?
Just once. When I first tried them on, that's when I noticed they hurt my feet.
I am sorry to hear that. May I ask what is wrong with them?
There are two tight on my feet and give me blister when I wear them.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Do you happen to have the receipt for the boots?
Yes, I do. Let me grab it. The order number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, Mr. Jorge. Since it's been less than 30 days and they only been worn once, I can process a return for you.
I appreciate it.
Perfect. Let me look that up. And would you prefer a refund back to your original payment method or a store credit?
Refund on the original payment, please.
Okay, no problem. Let me go ahead and process the refund for you. The amount should be credited back to your card within the next few business days. Is there anything else I can help you today?
No, that's all. Thank you for your help.
You are very welcome. I apologize again for the issues with the bus. Please let me know if you need anything else in the future.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, very good job, guys. Thank you for that. Hello, Manuel, how are you? How was your weekend?
Hello, teacher.
How's
I'm good,
everything?
teacher. Good, teacher. Thank you. I came home a little late today.
It's okay. We were waiting for you because Jessica needs her partner. So you are the ones who are missing. Are you ready? Do you want me to open, guys, Manuel and Jessica, do you want me to share your document or do you want to read from what you have?
What do you think, Jessica? I think I'm fine. But if she wants to, she wants to be shared. She wants it to be shared. It's okay.
Okay, I have it here. Okay. Good. Perfect. Okay, yes, we are all ears, guys.
Start with or yes. Hello, I'm calling because I want to return a pair of books I bought from 2 weeks ago.
I think it's me.
Okay.
Yeah, this part. Okay.
Yep. Thank you for calling Boots and Boots. My name is Manuel. How can I help you?
Hello, I'm calling because I want to return a pair of books I bought from you 2 weeks ago.
Okay, Mrs. What's the reason why you want to return your boots?
Well, I have been using the boats about 3 days in the week, but every time I have the boat on, I feel so much pain. I getting my feet hurt.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. Let me see what can I do for you. I'm going to need some information from your end. Do you have your invoice number?
Okay, I have my invoices and my purchase number is 700012764. Also, my full name is Jessica Rios.
Okay, Jessica, what I'm going to do is to verify your purchase number. Then I will check if your order qualifies according to your to our return policy.
All right.
Okay, you qualify for a refund according to our return policy.
Perfect.
What you have to do now is to send your boots by mail at no cost at the following address. It is 1434 Maywood Street, Los Angeles, California. Please take note.
Okay, so it's 1434 Maywood Street, Los Angeles, CA.
Yes, Mrs. Jessica. Please also include your purchase number and the following return number. 233-3476.
Perfect, I will do. Thanks.
All right, have
a great day too.
Okay, thank you so much, Manuel and Jessica. Awesome. Well, good job. Manuela, I saw, okay, hello, Mandy. How are you? Manuela, I saw your document, but I'm not sure if you could find a person for it. You're missing, and Mandy as well. Is Mandy your partner? No, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes?
No, Manuel is going to help me. No, teacher, Manuel.
Ah,
Manuel is going to help me.
perfect. Thank you so much. So let me share your document and you guys can do it. Okay, Manuela.
Okay.
Good, perfect. Okay. Here we are. Okay,
Hello.
then.
I would like to speak with someone about returning a pair of boots I purchased recently.
Of course, my name is Manuel Ortiz and I am here to assist you. May I have your order number and name, please?
Yes, my order number is 6623165, and my name is Manuel Sepulveda.
Thank you, Manuel. I'm sorry to hear that the boots are causing discomfort. Can you please provide me with some details about the issue?
Yes, the boots are hard in my feet. I wore them for a few hours and they caused me blisters. I followed the size guide and ordered my usual size, but they seem to be too tight.
I apologize for the inconvenience, Manuel. We certainly want to resolve this for you. Have you damaged them outside or are they still in their original condition?
I have only worn them indoors to test them out, and they are still in their original condition. I haven't removed any tags or damaged the cover.
That's good to know. We have a return policy in place for situations like this. I can assist you with initiating the return process. Would you prefer a refund or a exchange for a different size or style?
I would like a refund, please. I don't think a different size or style will solve this issue.
Okay, Manuel, I will process the refund for you. Please allow me a moment to check the details of your order. The customer waits for a moment. Okay, thank you for your patience, Manuel. I have processed the refund for the boots. You will receive an email confirmation shortly. The refund will be issued to the original payment method, method used during the purchase.
That's right to hear. Thank you for your assistance.
Welcome, Manuel. Is there anything else? Oh, sorry. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all for now. Thank you again for your help.
Okay.
It was my pleasure to assist you.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted.
Sorry, teacher. It was my pleasure to assist you. If you have any further questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to research out. Have a great day.
You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much, Manuela, for working. And thank you, Manuel, for helping her. Good. Mandy, we are missing you. Who is your partner?
Teacher, I don't have a partner because I don't stay in the last class because I was working a lot. Teacher, it was
Teacher,
not.
Natalia. Yes, Natalia.
I am missing too because the last class I haven't present.
You were not. Okay, let me
No,
just check something
I
here.
was.
Okay. Actually, well, for the first tax is okay. For the second one, you guys had homework and I saw some of your documents in our folder. Thank you so much for working and being responsible. But I'm afraid that some of you did not. So I guess the ones who were absent that day did not check what we have to do, but I can tell you later, okay? So you guys can catch up with that activity. Okay, well, thank you for that. Now let's introduce our next activity, that is cultural awareness. So wait a second, let me give you the activity and we are done. Remember that today we're going to finish Unit 3 and just to have everything ready for starting Unit 4, okay? As I told you at the beginning of this meeting, that's our plan. Okay, well, I'm going to share the link of the homework again, just in case you guys forgot to upload your document of the second task, and you can please catch up. Remember that anytime you guys miss a lesson, you have my slides, and there I put every single thing and every single activity with the links, yeah, so you guys can catch up with those things you did not do, yeah? Okay, good. So, to introduce our topic today, yeah, we have this short activity. You guys have some words or phrases on your left and some definitions or words related to that concept on the right, okay? So you are going to match them. That's what you guys are going to do. And after that, we will talk about what cultural awareness is, and we're going to watch a video based on that. So let me share the link with you and we are ready. You just have to click on start and match the concepts with the definitions. There you are. Okay, start. Look at the words or phrases on your left and match them with the corresponding ideas or definitions on the right. You just have to drag and match. Okay, if it's wrong, it will appear red and gives you another chance to do it. Okay, to do it correctly. Let's go. Please tell me when you're done. Okay, I see that some of you are already done. Tell me if you are finished. Are you? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very good. While the rest of you are finishing, let's talk a little bit about what you found in that activity. What were those ideas related to? What can you tell me about it? That's the introduction of the topic, but I want you to tell me. What were those words related to? They
Sure.
were. So, okay, yes, Manuela.
No, I want to say that I learned new words like customary and table manners.
Awesome. That's a good way of learning vocabulary, right? Of working on this kind of activities using your dictionary or the internet, checking for those concepts we do not know. Perfect. Thank you for sharing, Manuel. Okay, my dear friends, those were words related to the way we should eat, right? Like healthy eating habits. Yes? Is that the topic? Hello? Are they related to that?
What is the question?
Mandy, the question is, what are those words related to? What is this? What is this topic about? Because of course, if you notice, it was not related to, I don't know, a call center sample or to make a refund for a product, to return a product to a store. It was not like that. So you guys should be asking yourself, like, what is it about? Or why do we have to talk about this? What? Yeah? So tell me a little bit about that. Well, you have a title. At least mention the title.
Yes, maybe to be polite person with another cultures, or maybe introduce to manners, or right?
Yes, Catherine, you're right. That's exactly what it is to learn how to accept and understand that we have different customs, habits, words, phrases to use, manners, yeah, different from other cultures, right? So we have to accept those similarities and differences between two or more cultures, right? That is cultural awareness. That's exactly what we're going to work on today. So the first video is very short, it's less than 1 minute, and it's for us to understand what cultural awareness is, okay? So we are going to watch it together and you guys are going to answer these two questions. What is cultural awareness and why is it important, okay? That's exactly what we're going to check now, and then we go to the video 2, yes, and to work on more questions. Let's go. What is cultural awareness and why is it important? Give me a second, please. Okay, let's watch the video and let's answer the questions. Wait a second.
Cultural awareness is the ability to recognize that there are both similarities and differences between cultures. It helps us to be respectful and sensitive to traditions and perspectives that differ from our own. In a world that is increasingly multicultural, we are more and more likely to meet or communicate online with people from a mixture of cultures. Think about your own culture and someone you know from a different culture. Can you see similarities and differences? What can you learn from someone of a different culture?
Okay, one more time.
Cultural awareness is the ability to recognize that there are both similarities and differences between cultures. It helps us to be respectful and sensitive to traditions and perspectives that differ from our own. In a world that is increasingly multicultural, we are more and more likely to meet or communicate online with people from a mixture of cultures. Think about your own culture and someone you know from a different culture. Can you see similarities and differences? What can you learn from someone of a different culture?
I like the video because it's very short and concise and it has really helpful information just in less than 1 minute, which is wonderful. So you guys are going to tell me what is cultural awareness and why is it important? Go ahead. I want to listen to you. It was long time not using English, unless you guys had used it during the week.
Miss, why is important? It's important because it helps us to be respectful and sensitive to a traditional or different perspective, or with other cultures, or with other people around us.
Very good, Kathy. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I want to listen to some of you as well. In summary, what can we say cultural awareness is?
Teacher, according with the video, the cultural awareness is the ability to recognize the different beliefs, values, and customs that different people has around the world. And it's important because help to us to recognize that all of us are different, and also we can learn about new cultures, new ways to see the world. For that reason, it's important.
Very good, Natalia. Thank you so much for that. Okay, awesome. Thank you, girls. Any other person? Catherine and Natalia made a very good summary of it. Yeah, basically you mentioned it all. It is very important because we really need to learn how to be tolerant. Yeah, we do not live in a bubble, just us. We have lots of systems around us. Yeah, your family is a system, your school or college, your country, yeah, everything around you is made or composed by different people, and people have different beliefs and thoughts, opinions, as Natalia said. Okay, very good. Now to continue with this topic, we have this second video, and you're going to do this. Mention some examples of cultural differences expressed through body language, because body language also speaks different culture, right? What is correct for us here in Colombia may not be correct for other people in other countries. We usually greet people by kissing one cheek, which is okay, perfectly okay if they are your family members, your friends, maybe you have a close relationship with them, or if they are your couple. But we do not kiss twice, right? In other countries, that's common. Yeah, we also shake hands when we are greeting here in Colombia, but we do not bow, which is doing this, like in other cultures, right? So it's also very interesting how body language can speak according to different regions and different traditions. So you guys are going to mention some examples of cultural differences expressed through body language. And you are going to answer this. What are the strategies for effective intercultural communication? So take notes, because the video is 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes long. So take notes and focus on this information you guys are going to get. Okay? Yes? Mention some examples of cultural differences expressed through body language, and tell me the strategies for effective intercultural communication. Okay, let's go. Here we are with the second video. I hope it really works. And it is 5 minutes, so we have to be very attentive, because it could be like tedious if we are lost or confused if we do not pay attention, okay? So let's be focused. Okay. Okay, great. How is the Colombian match? How is it doing? You can give us an update. I am like in a bubble. I do not hear anything. I do not, like watch anything. I don't even have my cell phone next to me, so it's like I don't know what's going on. But if people are so quiet, maybe Colombia is not doing very well, isn't it? Don't you know either?
No, I don't know, teacher.
Okay, thanks.
No, teacher.
It means you guys are with me in the class, which is wonderful. Okay, perfect. The video is interesting, so let's enjoy it, and let's remember to answer our question about strategies for effective intercultural communication, and also provide some examples related to how body language expresses differences. Okay, let's go.
Hi, and welcome to The Cultural Explorer, the YouTube channel that takes you on a journey to explore different cultures and traditions around the world. In today's video, we will be discussing the role of body language in communication across cultures. Body language is a critical aspect of communication that conveys information, emotions, and intentions without the use of words. However, body language can vary significantly across cultures and can sometimes lead to misunderstandings in intercultural communication. Understanding and adapting to different body language styles can improve communication and build stronger relationships with people from diverse backgrounds. Body language can differ significantly across cultures. For example, in Western cultures like the United States, eye contact is often seen as a sign of respect and attentiveness, while in some Asian cultures like Japan, it may be seen as a sign of disrespect or confrontation. Similarly, in some Latin American cultures like Mexico and Brazil, physical touch such as hugging or touching is common, while in others like Saudi Arabia and other Middle Eastern countries, it may be seen as intrusive. It is essential to be aware of these cultural differences in body language and to adapt your communication style accordingly to avoid misunderstandings. Culture can significantly impact body language. Different cultural values and beliefs can influence how people express themselves non-verbally. For instance, in some Asian cultures like South Korea and China, showing emotions such as anger or frustration openly is frowned upon, while in Latin American cultures like Colombia, it is perfectly acceptable. In some African cultures like Kenya and Nigeria, physical contact is a common way to greet someone, while in Japan, bowing is the norm. Therefore, understanding how culture impacts body language can help in cross-cultural communication. Misunderstandings can often arise due to cultural differences in body language. For example, in some cultures, nodding your head up and down means yes, while in others, like Bulgaria and Greece, it may mean no. Similarly, some cultures may smile to indicate discomfort or embarrassment, while in others, like Russia and Ukraine, it is seen as a sign of insincerity. These misunderstandings can lead to confusion, conflict, or even offense. It is essential to be aware of these cultural differences and to clarify the meaning behind nonverbal cues to avoid misunderstandings. Body language can also vary depending on the context in which it is used. For example, body language used in business meetings can differ significantly from that used in social gatherings. In some Asian cultures like China and South Korea, using direct eye contact and assertive body language may be seen as a sign of confidence and leadership in a business context, while in others, like Thailand and the Philippines, it may be perceived as aggressive or confrontational. Understanding the impact of body language in different contexts is critical to effective communication across cultures. To overcome communication barriers related to body language, it is essential to be aware of cultural differences and to approach communication with an open mind. Here are some strategies for effective intercultural communication.
There you are.
1. Learn about different cultural values and beliefs that may impact body language. For example, in Latin American cultures like Mexico, physical touch is a common way to show affection and closeness, while in Japanese culture, bowing is a sign of respect. 2. Observe and ask questions to understand the meaning behind nonverbal cues. For instance, in Middle Eastern cultures like Saudi Arabia, men and women may not shake hands due to religious and cultural norms. 3. Be aware of your own nonverbal communication and how it may be perceived by others. For example, in African cultures like Nigeria, it is important to avoid pointing with your finger, as it can be seen as rude or disrespectful. 4. Adapt your communication style to suit the context and cultural norms. For instance, in some Asian cultures like Japan, it is customary to remove your shoes before entering someone's home or a place of worship. 5. Clarify misunderstandings and ask for clarification when needed. For example, if you are in a business meeting in China and notice that your colleagues are not making eye contact, it may be helpful to ask if they have any questions or concerns. In conclusion, body language is an essential aspect of communication, and it can vary significantly across cultures. Understanding and adapting to different body language styles can improve communication and build stronger relationships with people from diverse backgrounds. By learning about different cultural values and beliefs that may impact body language, observing and asking questions to understand the meaning behind nonverbal cues, being aware of your own nonverbal communication, and adapting your communication style to suit the context and cultural norms, you can overcome communication barriers and connect with people from different cultures. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Cultural Explorer for more videos on similar content.
I know the video is a little bit long because it's 5 minutes, but I think it's very easy to understand, and I like like how clear the language is. So we're going to watch it again, and then we'll have our discussion. Okay? Did you guys take notes? Did you?
Yes, Miss.
Great. So let's watch it again for double check, and then I would love to listen to a lot of you, actually all of you. Okay, so let me remind you about the questions. First one is to mention some examples of cultural differences expressed through body language. Yeah, it means that you are going to give me some examples like, Miss, in Japan, people bow, or whatever you want to mention from the video. Yeah, and the second one is to tell me the strategies for effective intercultural communication. Okay, Let's watch it, and then you guys will work on that discussion with me and then with your platform activities. We have 3 ones for today. So here we are.
Hi, and welcome to the Cultural Explorer, the YouTube channel that takes you on a journey to explore different cultures.
Because, okay, good. I need this out. So you have
Hi, and welcome to the Cultural Explorer, the YouTube channel that takes you on a journey to explore different cultures and traditions around the world. In today's video, we will be discussing the role of body language in communication across cultures. Body language is a critical aspect of communication that conveys information, emotions, and intentions without the use of words. However, body language can vary significantly across cultures and can sometimes lead to misunderstandings in intercultural communication. Understanding and adapting to different body language styles can improve communication and build stronger relationships with people from diverse backgrounds. Body language can differ significantly across cultures. For example, in Western cultures like the United States, eye contact is often seen as a sign of respect and attentiveness, while in some Asian cultures like Japan, it may be seen as a sign of disrespect or confrontation. Similarly, in some Latin American cultures like Mexico and Brazil, physical touch such as hugging or touching is common, while in others like Saudi Arabia and other Middle Eastern countries, it may be seen as intrusive. It is essential to be aware of these cultural differences in body language and to adapt your communication style accordingly to avoid misunderstandings. Culture can significantly impact body language. Different cultural values and beliefs can influence how people express themselves non-verbally. For instance, in some Asian cultures like South Korea and China, showing emotions such as anger or frustration openly is frowned upon, while in Latin American cultures like Colombia, it is perfectly acceptable. In some African cultures like Kenya and Nigeria, physical contact is a common way to greet someone, while in Japan, bowing is the norm. Therefore, understanding how culture impacts body language can help in cross-cultural communication. Misunderstandings can often arise due to cultural differences in body language. For example, in some cultures, nodding your head up and down means yes, while in others, like Bulgaria and Greece, it may mean no. Similarly, some cultures may smile to indicate discomfort or embarrassment, while in others, like Russia and Ukraine, it is seen as a sign of insincerity. These misunderstandings can lead to confusion, conflict, or even offense. It is essential to be aware of these cultural differences and to clarify the meaning behind nonverbal cues to avoid misunderstandings. Body language can also vary depending on the context in which it is used. For example, body language used in business meetings can differ significantly from that used in social gatherings. In some Asian cultures like China and South Korea, using direct eye contact and assertive body language may be seen as a sign of confidence and leadership in a business context, while in others, like Thailand and the Philippines, it may be perceived as aggressive or confrontational. Understanding the impact of body language in different contexts is critical to effective communication across cultures. To overcome communication barriers related to body language, it is essential to be aware of cultural differences and to approach communication with an open mind. Here are some strategies for effective intercultural communication. 1. Learn about different cultural values and beliefs that may impact body language. For example, in Latin American cultures like Mexico, physical touch is a common way to show affection and closeness, while in Japanese culture, bowing is a sign of respect. 2. Observe and ask questions to understand the meaning behind nonverbal cues. For instance, in Middle Eastern cultures like Saudi Arabia, men and women may not shake hands due to religious and cultural norms. 3. Be aware of your own nonverbal communication and how it may be perceived by others. For example, in African cultures like Nigeria, it is important to avoid pointing with your finger, as it can be seen as rude or disrespectful. 4. Adapt your communication style to suit the context and cultural norms. For instance, in some Asian cultures like Japan, it is customary to remove your shoes before entering someone's home or a place of worship. 5. Clarify misunderstandings and ask for clarification when needed. For example, If you are in a business meeting in China and notice that your colleagues are not making eye contact, it may be helpful to ask if they have any questions or concerns. In conclusion, body language is an essential aspect of communication, and it can vary significantly across cultures. Understanding and adapting to different body language styles can improve communication and build stronger relationships with people from diverse backgrounds. By learning about different cultural values and beliefs that may impact body language, observing and asking questions to understand the meaning behind nonverbal cues, being aware of your own nonverbal communication, and adapting your communication style to suit the context and cultural norms, you can overcome communication barriers and connect with people from different cultures. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Cultural Explorer for more videos on similar content.
Okay, we are ready for the discussion. Tell me about it. Okay. What are all those differences expressed through body languages? Give me some examples. There is one that is very, very clear, and it's about the way we say no. Right? What happens with that? Okay.
Right, Miss.
Yes, Catherine, go ahead.
For example, in body language,
Mm-hmm.
in body language, in some part like USA, eye contact is respectful attention for talking about talk with another person. But in Japan is irrespectful for other person.
Yes, very good. That's one of the examples. Thank you, Catherine. Any other person who wants to mention those examples? Come on, guys. They mention a lot. Thank you, Manuel, for raising your hand.
Yes, teacher. The one that you mentioned about the ways of saying yes and no, and okay, the ways of saying no. In the Western, we used to say no by moving the the head
So
to
confusing,
both
yeah.
sides. Yes, but they and saying yes when we say like up to the up and down, moving it up and down, but in one place in the east, they do it like very differently. That means no. So it's like completely different. Yes, teacher. Maybe I heard a few ones like very interesting. For example, when people use different kind of language when they talk in business and when they talk like in the everyday life, and it can differ like very widely. I don't have any other in mind right now, but yes.
Thank you, Manuel. Yeah, I was thinking about that one because we are very used to move the head to express no. Yeah, and that's totally different. I remember that when we were living or going through the coronavirus, it was very hard for us to keep the distance from others, right? Because we as Latin American people tend to be very, very tactful, right? And very, very how can I say, like physical. Yes, you notice our culture is very physical. We hack, we push, we hit, we are always around people. But in other countries it was a little bit easier because they keep their distance every day, right? It's like they really do in transportation, yeah, in the office. But here and in Latin America, we do not know how to do it. If you are on you all the time, it sometimes can be like, I don't know, disrespectful, or maybe people don't really trust you. Yeah, it is like, what's going on with that person? I remember when I was in first grade, I was working in an international school with first graders, and I was always telling them to be on themselves, like hands on you all the time, especially the boys. The boys were very physical, all the time kicking, hitting, pushing, going through the floor. Yeah, and well, they were first graders, 6 years old. But that's also part of our culture. Yeah, we are very physical. In other places, it can be disrespectful if you are, like the next to them, very close to them. Okay, what other differences, boys and girls? I'm afraid you guys are forgetting about discussing, and that's also part of our course. Yeah, I don't want you to just be focused on call center content, because some of you are not really interested in it. You are just, like taking the course because you want to finish the project. But one of my goals is also to keep you up with that production, yeah, and with all of those communicative skills that are the ones that really show you that you learned English, okay? So it's very important to have this kind of discussions. Any other person? No one? Yes. Okay. What about the strategies? About the notes you took and about the ideas you took from the video. Tell me some of the strategies for effective. Okay, let me go back so you guys can see what we are discussing. Here. Catherine is raising her hand. Go ahead.
Miss, in body languages is you don't mention, you lost mention, you forget mention about the showing emotions. In Latin America, in Colombia, is an important thing that you show your emotion, your feeling, how do you feel. But in South Korea is how did you say?
Disrespectful. No?
Disrespectful, yeah. Or maybe it's not important to show your emotions, your feelings.
Yes, Catherine, you're right. And now you are reminding me about something I am trying to work on with my little nephew. He's 8. And, well, he's changing a little bit. Yeah, and he's in the process of transforming that. But I remember that some years ago, when he was even younger, he got very, very, how can you say, like, he was very, very close to express his emotions, and he didn't like to cry. And imagine a 5 or 6 year old, avoiding crying. That was so worrying for me. And I was teaching him to be okay with those emotions. Yeah. And I was like, it's okay. You can cry. There isn't any problem. If it hurts, you can cry. Yeah. Because we were very worried about him hiding his emotions. I don't know if it's part of the culture that boys cannot cry or what, but I don't like that kind of yes.
I think because in the past, a lot of families, a lot of men, a lot of or own culture thought that men don't cry. It's so difficult. Teach them that cry is necessary. Feeling is feel your emotion is really important, and the men and women, child and kids, men, boys, everything it needs cry.
Yeah. I mean, it is okay to express our emotions, and what happens with not knowing or not learning how to do it is that then you will be an adult full of problems. And that's what we don't want for him. We want him to be free. Yeah. So we are trying to help him with that. When he was sad, he was hiding himself like under the bed or in, I don't know, in his bedroom or something like that, and not showing us that he was sad or frustrated. And he I don't know, fell off and hit his leg or something in a serious way, not like single things. He avoided to cry. Yeah, but I think and I feel that if it continues like that, at the end he will explode so bad, you know. And in the future, when he's a teenager or an adult, he will have a lot of problems. There isn't any need, you know, in just holding your emotions for you. You need to express them. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Catherine, for your comments, and the rest of you who also participated in the discussion. Natalia asked us a question about frowned upon. Frowned upon is not the right thing to do, yeah, for, of course, the audience. So it is like, oh no, that's not good. Mal visto. In Spanish would be like, está mal visto, hacer tal cosa o hacer esto. Okay, that's frowned upon. Okay, my dear friends, now that we have discussed this
How
one.
did you say mal visto, miss? Can you repeat, please?
Sure, frowned upon. Natalia wrote it in the chat and I also answered her question. You can check it then. Frowned upon. It was part of the video. I remember I spotted, I think at the beginning. Let me just check it very quickly with you. Natalia, do you remember what were they were talking about when they used that one?
Yes, I remember that they talking about the emotions.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
How we express the difference between the Latin American people and Asian people in the way that they express the emotions.
Okay, well, yeah, I remember I saw it in the video as well. I'm trying to spot it now so I can put it into context, but I'm afraid I don't know where it is. Well, I will do in some minutes when you guys are working with your...
These misunderstandings have cultural differences. And to click, body language can also vary.
Well, I will do, I promise. Okay, so my dear friends, there are two activities related to cultural awareness in your Unit 3. The first one is in the taking part. Let me show you. So we're going to work on them. Here we are. Cultural awareness, sample conversation, and then training, cultural awareness and sensitivity glossary. Those are going to be for individual work. They are very simple. Let me show you how they work, and then we are going to be together working on this. Okay, so cultural awareness conversation here. Okay, in the first one, you guys are going to check out a sample. Yeah. So you just
Thank you for
click
calling
and
XYZ
listen.
Solutions. My name is David. How may I assist you today?
Hi, David. I'm calling regarding an issue with my account. I've been experiencing some billing discrepancies.
I apologize for the inconvenience, Mrs. I'll do my best to assist you. To begin, may I have your account number, please?
Sure. It's 0464547989.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson, for providing that information. Now, I understand that billing discrepancies can be frustrating. I'd like to assure you that we will resolve this matter for you. To investigate further, could you please explain the specific discrepancies you've noticed?
Well, it seems that I'm being charged for a service that I never signed up for. It's causing quite a financial burden for me.
Sorry.
I completely understand how concerning this must be for you, Mrs. Johnson. I want to assure you that we take such matters seriously. Let me review your account and check the details of the charges. Mrs. Johnson, after reviewing your account, I can see that there has been an error on our end. I apologize for this oversight, and I will take immediate action to rectify it.
Thank you, David. I appreciate your help. Can you also let me know how this happened and if it will be resolved on time?
Absolutely, Mrs. Johnson. It seems that there was a system glitch that led to the incorrect charges. I assure you that we are actively working to resolve this issue. I will personally escalate it to our billing department, and they will rectify the charges and ensure that you are not billed for the unauthorized service.
I'm relieved to hear that, David. I hope this won't happen again. It's been quite stressful.
I understand your concerns, Mrs. Johnson, and I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused. Rest assured, we have taken note of this situation, and we will work diligently to prevent any recurrence. Your satisfaction is our top priority.
Thank you for your understanding, David. I appreciate your professionalism and willingness to help.
You're most welcome, Mrs. Johnson. I'm here to assist you throughout this process. If you have any further questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. We value your business and want to ensure your complete satisfaction.
I appreciate that, David. Thank you for your assistance today.
It's my pleasure, Mrs. Johnson. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Have a great day.
Okay. So in this first one, as the woman expressed, there were some discrepancies, yeah? There are some like different things or results according to what they agreed, yeah? So those need to be solved. Maybe they charge for, I don't know, different product, or they charge a different price, yeah? And if it is more expensive than the one she bought, of course, that's a problem for clients, right? And if you notice, the guy was very, very polite, okay? Even if they do not know exactly the culture the person is from, they need to be very polite according to the scripts, right? And the policies, because that way the client can feel that they are really helping and they are being respectful. So this one was a sample. You can check it anytime you want because that is in your module, of course, in the taking part, in which you have samples, glossaries, everything related to the content. And then in hands-on, the hands-on section has the exercises, okay? Our second activity for this topic is training. Cultural awareness and sensitivity glossary. This one is for you to check out the words and the concepts. Very basic. Let me show it to you, and you guys work on it for some minutes on your own. And then we will be ready for another activity. So here we are. Okay, glossary, this one. Look, when you open it, you guys have this glossary. There are like 10 concepts. The only thing you guys need to do is to click on it and you read, yeah? So click on it and it gives you a definition. Okay, so please work on it. You won't spend more than 5 minutes because there are few of them and very easy to understand definitions. Let me just tell you where you can find it. Unit 3, taking section, and that is the training glossary. Training, cultural awareness glossary. Okay, there you are, guys. Go ahead. Please tell me when you're done. We still have 2 more activities for today. Are you guys done? Are you guys done with checking the vocabulary?
1 minute, teacher, please.
Okay. Okay, my dear friends, let me show you what's next. What happened, Kiara? What doesn't work correctly? What? The glossary? What do you mean? How can I help you?
Teachers, some words that show me
Yeah.
the
I mean, it's exactly
meaning.
okay, what you are showing us is exactly what I showed you. That is, you click on it and it just gives you the definition. There isn't any other thing to do with it, just to read. So do not worry about it.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, my friends. Now, to finish today, you guys will have an activity for working on your speaking. As I told you, please work on that. It is a group activity. I'm not sure if 3 or 2. What do you prefer? But what you have to do is to discuss this topic with some classmates and register your responses, of course. Let me show you. There you guys have the link of the folder to find the document, okay? And this is the document. It is very interesting, but you have to look for one country you want to compare to Colombia. So, find cultural differences and similarities between Colombia and one other country. So you guys decide which one you want to work with, okay? Focus on cultural aspects such as greetings, personal space, gestures, social norms, communication. You also add pictures, please. Here is Colombia and then is the other country. So please change the title for the country you are working with. And write the similarities and differences according to these aspects. At the end, you guys will answer this question. With your classmates, okay, sorry. How will you handle these cultural differences if you ever encounter them? Okay, and that's it. Very simple. Do you prefer working in couples or groups of 3? What is better for you? Boys and girls.
Couple, teacher.
Okay, how many are you? 10, 5. 5 couples. Okay, let's go. You guys have the link in the chat. Work on it. Let's do it. Remember, you download the document, create your own document, and upload it again. Okay? Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to ask a special favor. If you guys did not finish with this activity, please do it for tomorrow, okay? And another recommendation is that as it was our last activity from Unit 3, please catch up with the rest of activities from Unit 3, okay? Tomorrow we will start Unit 4, and the idea is to keep going with them until we finish Unit 5, okay? So it means that during the lessons, we are not going to work on any other activity from Unit 3. That's something you guys have to do on your own, okay? So I will see you tomorrow, and I will check your work from today tomorrow. Do not worry, you still have until tomorrow our class time for finishing what you guys were doing with your partner. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful night.
Bye, me. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys. My pleasure. See you tomorrow.